Kyle with Jamf here, and this is Lesson 44, User-Initiated Enrollment for macOS. In this lesson, we'll cover enrolling computers using User-Initiated Enrollment. Our objective is the same we covered in the DEP lesson, to enroll our computers in Jamf Pro in order to manage them. User-Initiated Enrollment offers an alternative or can supplement DEP, allowing users to enroll their computers from a web portal using the same workflow we covered in Lesson 13, where we enrolled iOS devices using User-Initiated Enrollment. Like we mentioned in Lesson 43, DEP enrollment in macOS pre-stages, computers receive a couple of additional components when enrolling in Jamf Pro, a management account and the Jamf binary, which are responsible for additional management tasks like deploying policies. For this reason, we need to configure the management account before we can enroll our computers using User-Initiated Enrollment. We're going to do that by going to Jamf Pro, navigating to Settings, Global Management, and User-Initiated Enrollment. If we click on the Platforms tab, we can see that macOS is not enabled by default. We can configure User-Initiated Enrollment by clicking the Edit button at the bottom right corner and selecting the box under macOS. We'll need to configure the management account by providing a name. I'm going to call this Jamf Manage. Provide a password, or I could randomly generate this password, meaning no one but the Jamf Pro server will be able to log in with this account, since we don't know what the password is. This is often seen as a more secure option. Next, we have the option to create the account. If we do not create this account, we cannot use Jamf Remote. We may also want to hide the account, so users do not see this management account as active on their computers. We also have the option to limit remote access to just this account by selecting the Allow SSH Access for Management Account Only box. We'll turn on Ensure SSH is enabled at the time of enrollment, and we have the option to launch self-service for our users when enrollment completes. A great option to indicate to our users that the enrollment was successful and introduces the concept of self-service to our end users. Lastly, we can sign the Quick Add package. If we have a developer certificate from Apple, we can sign this package with it. This will ultimately make for a smoother end-user experience, and in a moment we'll see the consequences of not signing our Quick Add package. Let's go ahead and click Save, and here we can find some help text which provides the URL for our enrollment. In this case, our Jamf Pro URL /enroll. Let's go to our enrollment URL. Again, our Jamf Pro URL /enroll. We're prompted to log in, and here we can log in with a user that has enrollment privileges. I'm going to use Jamf admin and log in. Here we're being asked to assign it to a user, but in this instance we're not using LDAP and therefore don't have any users to assign, so we're going to leave this blank and hit Enroll. Here we'll download our package, which will go into our Downloads folder. If I click on my Downloads folder and try to open our Quick Add package, we'll be greeted with an error. We're receiving this error because the package we downloaded is not signed by an identified developer. When this happens, and this will be true for any executable download from the internet that's not signed, the package will be quarantined and a process called Gatekeeper will prevent us from opening it. This goes for our end users as well. We can circumvent this by opening the Downloads folder, secondary clicking on the package, and selecting Open. This will give us the option to install the package anyway. We'll walk through a short setup assistant and then provide our administrative password, and the package will complete our enrollment for us. Now, why might we use this over DEP? It's a great method for testing, and if a device happens to fall out of management, we can use this package to quickly re-enroll devices. There are also many devices that don't belong to DEP instances, and this gives us and our end users an easy way to get their devices under management and provide them with the resources they need. Self-service will open for us, where we can see our apps, and we can verify our enrollment by navigating back to Jamf Pro, logging in, clicking Computers, and searching for the inventory record. We can click on our computer's inventory record and see that our last enrollment was about 2 minutes ago. Thank you for joining us in Lesson 44, User-Initiated Enrollment for macOS. Up next is macOS inventory searches.